This is what I make this into content.
Game and watch.
Okay, winners finals. TSS 107. We see Cloud versus Mr. Game & Watch versus Lolger. Game & Watch always struggles with sword characters, just because sword big, and they actually outrange his like big options like Nair and Bear. Yeah, that's just kind of how the matchup works. And then especially someone like Cloud, who has really good, strong killing power. This is how light Game Watch is. He's already kind of in the danger zone a little bit, especially with that limit. I think a lot of this matchup will have to do with Lolger being able to get past the wall of hitboxes that Cloud can throw out, as well as keeping him off the ledge and edge guarding him rather. But we see already, it's only been a minute in, we already see a complete lap taken from Linky. And that limit is back. Ooh, he's probably gonna have to, oh, he won't have to, oh, he decides to burn it. I guess he doesn't want to get ledge trapped. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of Bear keeping that wall up. Yeah, that back air is really stale right now, but you know, just because it's stale doesn't mean the hitbox is any smaller. So, the bomb actually catches the neutral get up. It's just kind of luck, but pretty good. Ooh. I don't know if that was bad DI or what, but I don't really know if that should have killed, but that was really good from Linky. Side B calling him out for approaching. Ooh, kind of a weird roll-in. But Lolger's not been able to get that much off of these up Bs. He got 2 in a row and just hit up B and then nothing, and then up B and then nothing again. I think one of the big things about fighting Game & Watch is knowing how to DI the up B actually, because Game & Watch kind of has to commit to a direction when he up Bs. And if you DI it the opposite way, ooh. Yeah, that's swatting him out of the air. This matchup is just really difficult for Game & Watch. Any characters that really can like outrange him give him issues. He doesn't really have a nice up B out of shield opportunity, nor does he really have a way to like approach with Nair, especially if Linky is willing to just sit there and kind of camp him out with the side B and the Bear. Ooh, doesn't get anything off the air dodge right there. Yeah, Linky's been rolling in a lot. I don't really think it's because he's nervous though. I think it's more so that he understands that he needs to keep the center. Ooh, very interesting finishing touch right there. I don't really know if that was the best option, but definitely would have killed. Oh, he doesn't have a double jump. But Lolger a little bit too far away from the ledge for the chef to work, but catches him going back to center again. I mean, this is a pretty big opening. Oh. Yeah, Lolger respecting the downer, maybe a little too much, but good dash attack. Get some center. But he kind of overextends a little bit. Up B, put him to safety a little. Lolger's gonna have to watch out for the limit. Ooh, but he barely lives. Ooh. Linky catching the aggressive option with that F tilt. Cher sends it to 10. Dash attack attempt. Trying to catch him. Swinging. Ooh, that should be a punish. Oh! Unluckily, he gets the bad hitbox, doesn't get the Thanos hitbox. Nice chair. Ooh. Linky with the high recovery messes up Lolger a little. That was very scary for nice chef into back air. Definitely kills. This is a lot of percent. Ooh, he goes for the fair. Don't really know what that fair hits. Maybe if he air dodges or something. This is going to be a lot of percent for Lolger though. Keeps him in the corner. Down tilt to get back to center. Now he's in the juggle. I don't want to say Game & Watch has a hard time landing, but against something like Cloud, I'm pretty sure it's much more difficult. Ooh, a little bit weird cross slash right there. Bear keeping him off the center. Oh, and that up smash, that same up smash from Game 1. Catching Lolger coming off the platform. I think Game 1 it wasn't really off the platform or whatnot, but a little bit ambitious of a B right there. Yeah, we see that up air like shooting him in the air. Makes it hard for Lolger to land and do what he wants. Ooh, good bear. I think he mixed up his timing a little. I'm not sure if Lolger tried to up B. Ooh, dash attack is barely not killing. Next strong hit will work. Ooh, a little bit ambitious. Trying to get the roll right there. Ooh, but the dash attack getting the 2-frame. Or at least catching him on the rise. That's 2 for Linky. I know that Lolger said that he was willing to go back to PS2, but I wonder if he's gonna take that opportunity again. I don't think we'll see a character swap because of how close that game was. Just one different slight interaction would have won them the game. But we do see Joker coming out. I do think Joker does pretty good against Game & Watch, but it depends a lot on just how good he is at spacing his moves around Game & Watch, because unlike Cloud, he doesn't have the hitboxes to compete with Game & Watch's hitboxes, but Game & Watch has a really hard time landing against Joker because his main landing option, the down air, gets caught by the up B, at least if he doesn't have Arsene. And if he does have Arsene, one good hit will kill really early. But I don't really know how much Linky plays Joker, considering we just saw down throw into fair, but it doesn't work at that percent. Doing fine. Swap the Joker, which I think is a decent matchup. Cloud. That's good. Ooh, doesn't go for the up air. It is a little difficult to get the up air right there. You have to do the dash in first, and then you have to IDJ up. So you're high enough up. Because if you short hop it, you don't. I don't know if it kills because you get the weaker up air. But if you IDJ it, you get the strong version. I do hear the crackling in the mic, by the way. Looked away for 1 second and he got the stock. The hardest part about this matchup for Joker is getting those good hits to actually get the kills, especially if you don't have Arsene. Because it's kind of hard to get the raw back airs on Game & Watch. Yeah, can't really pressure it. A lot of F tilt in this matchup. like space that tilt's pretty good. I do think gun's really good in this matchup as well, because Game & Watch doesn't really have anything to mess with the gun, and then it snuffs out his approaching options, like the Nair and the Bear and the Fair. I mean, Fair's not really an approaching option, but double shooting the gun's really good. He actually gets past all the uppers. Ooh, that's not great. That's a punish. Now Linky really doesn't want to go off stage right now. Well, actually, because their Sen's almost gone. If he gets off stage, he'll probably lose his Sen, but a little bit of a Wi-Fi up smash. Up smash is catching. I don't know if Lolger was just not expecting it, but he definitely could have waited up for the time. Yeah, down gun's not that good in this matchup, from my experience, because it loses to the up airs. It also loses to up B, so. That was good of Lolger closing out the stock before Sen really got to play. And Lolger has not gotten hit by a single one of these side Bs, which is really, really important for Joker in this matchup, because it's hard for Joker to get any real damage, because it's hard to combo Game & Watch. Outside of getting grabs. Oh, no, that was it. If he, that's the second. He needs to up air these. He needs to up air. Oh, I think down smash their kills, but yeah. I've been in that exact scenario earlier today. Wow. Lolger taking the game over Linky's Joker. It's definitely a harder matchup for Joker than it is for Cloud. But I think Joker's just one of those characters that kind of wins every matchup, except like, well, not every matchup. He wins most matchups if you play it properly. But it's just hard because Game & Watch doesn't have to approach if he really doesn't want to, and if you're not experienced on Joker, it's hard to use the gun in a way that's safe against Game & Watch. Because when you use the gun a lot, you end up cornering yourself, because you need to be far enough away. I don't really know what this refit trainer swap is, but I mean, he's kind of for funning right now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Angle. This is definitely worse than Joker. The problem is, the only thing she has that's like kind of anything is being able to flank on ledge with side B and neutral B and stuff like that. But then the problem is Bucket is just like a fast option that just reflects it, so Lolger doesn't really have to be scared of it. And then none of Weefit's moves are safe enough to avoid the up B out of shield. And she's really doesn't have any disjoints on any of her moves. So anything that is within the hitbox gets up B'd. But if Linky's able to get a good hit with deep breathing on, it will kill Game & Watch really early, but that's much easier said than done. Especially against a Game & Watch that's good like Lolger. Lolger won't give them to you for free. But we are seeing Lolger not being able to get a nice hit to take the stock out. And you definitely don't want that if you're Lolger. Oh, this should be death. Yeah. There's a big opening. This is also really good because Linky just got the deep breathing, so now that he's in this combo, he kind of loses it already. So Yeah, I think he literally lost it just as he went for that F tilt, so he actually didn't kill. A little bit interesting of a bucket. I mean, it worked out, but I don't think Linky's as experienced in using a charge shot as Quill, a matchup we saw earlier on stream. So I do think Lolger has to be careful of not using bucket too much to try to counter. He needs to use it on reaction rather than on like hoping. Yeah, Linky's kind of camping out a little bit. It's weird. It's like camping when you have Ursen. Like, it's nice, and it forces people to approach eventually, and you look for an opening. But because it's time-based, it'll run away eventually, which is definitely not what you want. Yeah, and all these nairs, Lolger can kind of just nair onto Linky's shield and then just up B, and I don't really think Wii Fit has any buttons to be able to like deal with it. Maybe Bear if it's like really weirdly spaced, but I'm pretty sure Game & Watch just goes under it, and then hits him with the up B. But that's Lolger taking the game. Would not be surprised if we just see the Cloud or maybe the Toon Link.
Mr. Game & Watch.
Good guy Linky keeping up the win rates of players here at TSS.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now this matchup, similar to the Cloud, is going to be a lot better for Young Link. I do honestly think that Cloud is a better matchup just because of how much bigger his sword is, but just having any distance at all is pretty nice. Yeah, we see. Ooh. Yeah, we see Linky evening up the game, and Lolger yet again finding it kind of difficult to get the kill. Ooh, up B, not getting anything though. 2%. Ooh, the bomb actually getting him out of that situation. I don't think Linky wanted that though because he had the shield. But I don't think he even really complained. Error to grab. Linky plays very grounded, so it's going to be difficult for Lolger to get anything nice. Ooh, bomb sniping him in the air. I think the next grab will kill. Yep. Linky very rage-induced right now. Lolger is going to need to get this kill pretty quick, or it's going to snowball out control like we saw a little earlier against Quill, I believe. Was it Quill? It was Quill, right? No. Who did we see Linky play against on stream earlier? Anthony, that's right. No. Emmanuel. Yeah, it was the Fox, Oh. Lolger gets the stock. 64 on him though. Quickly racked up to 93. Lolger also doesn't really have the X factor of bucket in this matchup because I think the only thing he can really suck up is the bomb explosion specifically, but I don't think it's strong enough to actually like do anything like meaningful. And honestly, you might not even want that to happen because if you get the bucket, then you can't actually like reflect the other projectiles. Kind of like what we saw earlier. Yeah, and we see Linky willing to just sit there and throw the projectiles back and forth. Yeah, catches Lolger desperate to get a hit with that dare. And this is looking really grim, unfortunately, for Lolger. He drops the combo. Ooh, up air beats out the key though. He gets a jab to get him off him a little, but Lolger needs these, needs to start getting better hits if he wants to see if he can bring this back. He does have the X factor of the down, side B. I don't really think he's gonna go for it, but it is a possibility. But as the percents rise, Linky's honestly probably completely fine with taking these hits if they're not killing him because it increases his rage. So that's the upper, taking it for Linky. That was a great showing from Lolger though. You should have